Okay, we are getting into the reassemble of installing the tire. Alex will go over that portion of this. What I did want to go over a couple things. Again, hi, my name's Russ. I'm the owner of Pit Pro Cycle. I hope this helps you all. We feel very blessed and fortunate to share this with all of our customers slash people around the world. I think this will really help. And in the future, we're going to do a class from cleaning air filters, proper chain, proper valve adjustment. We're going to completely go over the bike. So probably every 2 weeks to 1 month, we will be doing a class. So please check our site, Twitter, or any of the different websites that we'll be on. Just wanted to first go over, these are the tire irons we use. Pretty much everything we use is from Motion Pro. This is what the packaging comes with. This is what they look like. They have a very nice round head. The cup here will not let it slide into the tire, and that's where you get most of your pinches. Alex will show you that you don't want to pull it over. These are very, very nice, and they're actually rather small. They'll fit in your backpack or your fanny pack for you trail riders. This is just another type of tire iron. A little leverage with the big handle. Again, you really want this tip. That is the big thing. Motion Pro makes them very cool. They make them in about 6 to 8 different sizes, from I believe 32 down to 19. So they have the really nice tire iron on one side, and for your different type of wheel sizes on the other. Just a great tool. 2 birds with 1 stone on these. You get a tire iron, get the 32 and the 22, and you're good to go for you guys out on the trail. Couple simple things. That's a valve cord remover. Just that simple. $3–4. This one is 3-in-1, or should I say 2-in-1. They have the valve cord remover, and then this slide screws into the Schrader valve, which will go through the valve stem hole on the rim. You pull it through, screw it into the inner tube, and it'll help you pull the inner tube through. Very nice feature. All this stuff is really relatively inexpensive. And then this is our favorite. This is called the Bead Buddy. This is the style we use. Saying they look a little fancier. They come in a few different colors. These you start, and Alex will go over this, you start right next to, you always want to start and stop. That's your rim lock. Alex will go over that. And this slides in and locks under the spoke. A couple tools. Take your time, and I promise you it will be very easy to change a tire. I know it's tough, I know it's not fun, but if you take your time and you just follow the directions that Alex is going to show you, I think it won't be as bad as you think. You can also get a hold of us at 1-800-4-PIT-PRO.
866.
Sorry, big mistake. 1-866-4-PIT-PRO or 661-255-5101. If you have any questions, we're here 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. So you're very welcome to give us a call, or any of this stuff is on our site. You can go under the blog. We've got lots of funny videos, lots of racing videos. We try and keep up on all the racing so that we can give you guys results. We're very involved in the industry, so we've got a lot of hot little tips with some of the guys, with a lot of the team managers and things, and we can kind of maybe cut through some of the juice, or give you the juice. So anyhow, Alex will take over. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we can teach you and you can learn something. Take the floor, Alex.
Do the back. It's super easy. It's 30mm. The trick for that is always you just kick them straight down, or you stand on them, and they'll pop off. And just get dirty. If you're doing it at the track, you're doing it at home, you get down on the ground and you sit and do it. If you try to do it up in the air, you can't get the tires. You see how I'm holding it? With my foot?
Yeah, final spot.
That's how you can use your legs or whatever, and that's what lets you It should only take you a second to get them on and off if you're not doing it right. That's the back. You always clean everything. Get inside and you actually want to clean the grooves where the blocks are going to slide. You don't clean the blocks out and it makes it difficult later to get everything in alignment. So you clean the blocks, clean your axle adjusters, which are these right here, and clean both sides. That's about it. Where's Russ? See him way in the back. Help, or are you gonna just stay up?
He's eating dinner.
You got it covered.
Getting an A right now.
Getting an A.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
An A, not an A for effort, an A.
How's the bike looking,
questions
RJ?
on taking it off? We're good. Pretty basic. Step on it, that's the trick though. Just beat up on top of it. So you change the tire, you're putting it back on. You want to get back down on the ground. Get dirty. If you're not sitting down, you're not doing it right. Kick it up on your foot. And slide it into the brakes. You can use a tire lever or something that's not sharp and open up the brake pads to let the brake rotor slide in a little easier. You get that in first. Then you do your chain and everything's still loose. You want to clean your axle and re-grease it with just a light amount of just waterproof grease. Slide it back in. And you can use a mallet if you want, but if you're doing it right, you shouldn't need one. Unless it's old, like a pen or something. Then you need a big When you're tightening down the chain, you want to use a rag to pull it back, and that's going to push everything forward on the axle blocks and on the axle adjuster. And when you're checking your chain tension, you want to do it with the axle tight. If the axle's loose and you're trying to figure out how much slack you have in it, the whole thing's just kind of wiggling up. So tighten it all down, check it. Use your owner's manual. If you have a Honda or Yamaha or whatever, just use your manual, figure it out one time. Get it perfect. Like if it says 30 millimeters on the bottom, or if it's KTM, it'll say 2 millimeters right here. Whatever it is, just use your manual one time. Figure it out. Get it just absolutely perfect. And then take your fingers and figure out where 3 fingers fit. Like on this bike, it should be 3 fingers right at this bolt. And I would just put a little mark right there. And I know from now on that 3 fingers at this bolt, this chain is perfect. You never have to get your manual out again. So one time on each bike. Does that make sense? Kind of? Kind of? If you have a question, let me know. So, I think that's about it. And then, axle adjusters. You do want to take these little axle adjusters out about once a year. Pull them all the way out and grease them with anti-seize, because water gets in this bolt hole right here and it comes down and it'll rust the back of the bolt and it'll seize it in the swing arm. We do quite a few where they're just stuck and then the guy breaks it off trying to adjust it. So once a year you just take it all the way out, clean it up really good and use an anti-seize, you know, nice and liberal, like a ton of it, and then just slide it back in and reset everything. Alright? That's it. That's the back. Outside first. Then you loosen up both 10 millimeters. Don't use a T-handle. Use either a socket or a wrench. If you use a T-handle, you tend to strip them because you're trying to hold it up here and it always kind of bumps into something. So use like a wrench, and I use ratchets just because they're easy, you know. But
Safe getting some good tools, guys. some money on some good tools.
So same thing, we're sitting on the ground again. Sit down on the ground. It makes everything so much easier. Pop it. Getting it out's easy. You get more problems with putting it back in. So the same thing, we're going to wipe out both of the axle lugs, wipe off the shaft, wipe out your spacers, and then put a little bit of grease just so that it doesn't seize. Next time it'll come out easy. You can open up the pads if you want. You can take your tire spoon. You just reach in there and you just want to open it just a little bit. Just enough so that the rotor slides right in.
It's always easier to open the rotor on the front, for sure.
You line it up. And this is why I say sit on the ground, because this way I can kind of move the tire, and I don't really have to use my hands. I can use my foot or my legs.
They're on your back. You get a hold of it.
So there's two ways you can do this. To tighten down in order, you took it off with the 22 first, with the big nut on the side. Same thing, you're going to tighten that first, which is going to pinch the wheel. You can, the first way to do it is to tighten down the left side, which is the non-rotor side. And it's going to hold the axle in place so that I can get the right torque on my main bolt, on the 22. Or you can use the motion pro tool. Right. This, look at it. That'll slide in the hole on the other side, which is like either 22 or 17, depending on what it is. And it'll hold it. So you can have a wrench on both sides and tighten it down to the right tension. So either way works fine. It's a handy little tool though. It works really well on the Yamahas, Kawasaki's, and Hondas, because it just fits really well. So we get this to the right tension. We go back and loosen the bolts that we already tightened. And we now tighten the ones, the pinch bolts on the rotor side. Now, Motion Pro does make a tool that'll align the forks so that they're not pinched in. Or you can spin the wheel and grab the brake. And what that's going to do is it's going to let this side kind of slide a little bit on the axle, because you want the forks to be straight. If you have them pinched in, it'll end up wearing out the bushings inside faster. If it's a KTM, you can also do it where you put it and you pull down on the forks, and it'll push everything up and it'll kind of recenter itself. So all we're trying to do is center the axle on this side. I'm going to tighten it down. That's it.